Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to this episode of The Front Row. My name's Ryan, I'm a motion graphics artist and animator here at Studio Binder.
And I'm Chris, I'm the editor here, and today we're gonna look at some of the best
and worst opening
sequences. This is why we are behind the camera, behind a computer. When we think of title sequences, we think of them purely as function to put in your opening credits of people who worked on it.
Yeah, usually it's the part of the movie you just want to like skip over.
But opening title sequences can really be an opportunity to convey tone and story beats, and budget does not necessarily dictate how good a title sequence can be.
We're gonna talk about what works, what doesn't work, and hopefully give you something to think about when you work on your own projects. You ready?
I'm ready. Catch Me If You Can was good, I remember, so let's do it.
Looks like this is actually a mix of cell animation and digital. It looks like they took cutouts and they frame by frame animated them to make them walk. And that's just over a transparent background laid over this digital footage. This stuff's digital, you can tell these like faux 3D cars.
Seems like they took a big chance. They thought so far outside of the box with it. It's a normal movie, but the decision to go in a 2D animation direction really sets it apart. Had it just been footage of Leo running from Tom Hanks and the same music would have had a completely different effect.
And you're getting like elements of the story here.
It's so like Pink Panther-esque. He's slick. A lot's going on, but he's flying under the radar. Even that like little party scene with all the people, he's just kind of in the background, like
blending in. He's almost saying, "Catch me if you can."
That was meta. It is not an animation movie, yet they went with complete 2D animation, and the result of that is we still remember that 20 years later.
Right.
All right, should we check out the next one?
Let's do the next one.
All right, next up is The Room. Best movie ever. Wiseau Films.
It's a fine director right there.
The funny thing is, it's not that bad.
The music is insane though. I mean, why is it so dramatic?
Yeah. Tommy. Oh, and a text on a shot of him.
Dang.
Genius. Why is the text so low?
Yeah.
Oh, you dissolved from outside to inside.
Hi, babe.
Hi, babe.
So I guess what's bad about this, very uncreative.
The movie's called The Room, and we're seeing the bay.
Zero room. Zero
and
room.
We're seeing
in the
trolley. It would have been cool if it was just like static shots of the room, inserts of the room.
Just football.
Exactly. Things to tie it back. It's so funny how we're analyzing the room right now. But for real, like that could have worked if like the football, there's a picture of Tommy with the football and Greg, like
a picture frame of them too with the flowers, you know?
Yeah, there's an opportunity to tell more of a story through inserts, B-roll. You take this title sequence, you put it to a different song and slap on a different title and it completely holds up.
Yeah. On to the next one. The Dawn of the Dead.
Man, I don't even remember this movie.
Yeah, that effect they did with the text looks really cool. One way you could achieve that is probably taking a plate with ink and blowing the ink out and then doing some kind of a mat over the text to get that effect to make it look like it's blood.
A health hazard or a military concern?
Both. There's a man going
Quick cuts, quick cuts.
Take a name, and he decides who to free and who to blame.
I wonder if they shot all this or if this is just found footage. Yeah, this has to be all found footage. Like, there's no way they should. Let's get 1 million extras to shoot a 1 second clip. Found footage is basically third-party footage you can find all over the internet.
And comes around.
Like, it's just riot footage. Blood cells, cop cars, ambulances, cheated for a zombie apocalypse. I mean, clearly that's what they did here. I mean, they shot little vignettes with zombies, clearly.
Will you partake of that last offered cup, or disappear into the potter's garden?
The juxtaposition too with this horrible thing and this like very chill Johnny Cash country song.
Yeah, music choice. You can always go with the obligatory horror zombie music for that title sequence, but actually subverting and going in a completely different direction. Tarantino does this a lot. Scorsese does this a lot. Where they use a song that they just like, that's just fun, and put it to visuals that doesn't necessarily call for it, but it gives it a very distinct personality.
Trimming their wigs.
Quick cuts. Quick cuts, quick cuts. Quick cuts.
U.S. God, they're here.
But it's a little cheesy.
Yeah.
The TV noise, the glitching. This is very MTV, that aesthetic of the early 2000s.
Yeah, it brings me back to the early 2000s. I think
Yeah.
that's the big issue there, you know? Yeah, exactly. All right, what do we got next? Ah, True Detective.
Ah, yes. Love the music. It's T-Bone Burnett, right?
I think, yeah, you're right.
Big Lebowski. There it is, T-Bone.
Ooh.
I feel like this was the first one that really took this style,
The double exposure style, yeah, it became a trend in that following years. It's already kind of burnt out, but
Yeah.
this kind of set the stage for that. One way you could achieve that is character shot on a green screen, the background is removed or cut out, laid over the footage of the background. And it looks like they did a blend in quite a bit of these. So it looks like they left in some of the gradient to get some of the, you can kind of see the three-dimensional element of the character even when they're completely cut out. It's nice that they went and did that purely for style. Yeah, you don't really notice a lot of this stuff the first time around, but now that we're sitting here analyzing it, I'm picking up on all these little elements that come up later on in the show.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even notice that little map that comes up in the top corner of Woody's head. True Detective had so much visual candy, a lot of the double exposure, a lot of images within images. The more you keep watching it throughout an entire season, throughout 8 episodes, you're going to pick up little different things that are going to relate to certain episodes. Because when I see the murder of the girl with the antlers, when I see the antlers here, the next episode, I'm like, okay.
Gives you a reason to watch it.
That's a testament to just a
Again.
strong title sequence.
Wow, that was a lot of that we watched.
Well, thank you guys for watching. If there's anything you should take away from this, is that opening title sequences, even though it may seem like a very simple vessel just to put in your credits, is a very important way you can relay tone, important story beats.
You can go in a lot of different directions with your opening title sequence. A lot of different things work. It really depends on what your vision is and what you want to get out of it. Well, check out Studio Binder's blog to get more free resources on post-production, motion graphics, video editing tips, some LUTs, some free downloadables, so check those out.
Let us know what you think. Let us know what you need. We create those resources for you guys, so let us know in the comments below.
Goodbye. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's jump in. You press it right there. Yeah,
This is a button?
yeah, that's, well, the top part, you slide, but then you can press it.
Yeah.